Hello everyone, and welcome back to my nerdy little corner of the internet. Today we are rating all the black cards from Brothers War. Keep in mind this is from the point of view of Limited. If you want more detail on how I rate these cards, look in the description below. Black has 4 archetypes connected to it. White-black Reanimator, blue-black draw your second card, black-red Sacrifice, and black-green Graveyard. Let's get into the cards. Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist, is a 1-cost death toucher with a great activated ability and an attack trigger that lets you get to abilities quicker. Ashnod's Intervention is the trade and protect spell that black has in every set. It's a decent 23rd card for your deck. Battlefield Butcher protects you from aggro decks and causes inevitability on the board stall. Carrion Locust is a cheap flyer that targets your opponent's graveyard and can ping them for a single damage. Corrupt is an incredibly expensive removal spell that cannot kill the big boys. Diabolic Intent is a sacrifice outlet to find other sacrifice outlets. Disciples of Gix feed your grave and then sit there as a 4/4. Disfigure is an aggro killer and a good combat trick. Dreams of Steel and Oil counter graveyard decks in the mid to late game and can disrupt early plays. Emergency Weld is a cheap recursion spell that is able to put power onto the board while bringing back an artifact or creature that you milled. Fateful Handoff is made for Constructed. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor, is a card that wants to be aggressive and at the same time have a large hand when activating its ability. Gix's Caress is the black discard card with theme for the set. Gix's Command pumps a creature, board wipes, recurs creatures, or removes the biggest threat. These command cards are great so far. Gix's Infiltrator is the powerhouse common for the black-red Sacrifice deck. Gixian Puppeteer is a good first pick, allowing you to go into any of the black decks with good value and inevitability. Gixian Skullflare is a good turn 3 play and can slowly grow throughout the game. Gnawing Vermin feeds your grave and can trade with any X2. Go for the Throat would be good in pretty much any other set, but due to all the artifact creatures, this is still premium removal, just conditional premium removal. Gruesome Realization can trigger your second card draw or get rid of all your opponent's soldier tokens. Gurgling Anointer, like the Puppeteer, can become dangerous if left to its own devices in a draw 2 deck. Hostile Negotiation is excellent card draw and is also a graveyard filler. You're getting access to 6 cards if you're playing a graveyard focused deck. Killzone Acrobat becomes evasive and lets you get your sacrifice triggers for free. Misery's Shadow hoses graveyard decks, and its pump ability can become very dangerous with enough power stones. Moment of Defiance is an interesting combat trick that is closer to gaining life and triggering that second draw than an actual combat trick. No One Left Behind is a fun reanimation spell, allowing it to be cheap for your cheaper creatures and then still be able to reanimate your bigger creatures. Overwhelming Remorse is premium removal. Painful Quandary can very quickly slow down your opponent as every spell becomes difficult for them to cast. Powerstone Fracture is premium removal for each of the black decks, but very much so in the black-red deck. Ravenous Gigamole is a black self-mill creature hitting any creature, or you have a 3/4. Thran Vigil is great for the white-black deck. Notice it says 1 or more, so clearing your graveyard doesn't give out 6 or 7 counters across the board. It only gives 1. Thraxodemon. At the baseline, it's a basic sacrifice outlet that can trigger that second draw if you need to. Finally, we have Trench Stalker that gains you life whenever you've drawn your second card and deals combat damage. That's all I have for the black cards from the Brothers War. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.